Hi, I'm going to show you my horror DVD collection. The first one I'm going to show you is the Night of the Living Dead in color I have. Next is Night of the Living Dead, the remake, I think it was 1990. Next is Night of the Living Dead in 3D, which isn't that good. Next is the Dawn of the Dead, the Ultimate Edition, which is the best. Dawn of the Dead remake, which a lot of people didn't like, but I loved it. Day of the Dead, the Day of the Dead remake, and Land of the Dead. A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5, The Dream Child, Freddy vs. Jason, and the rest of the Elm Street ones I have all on VHS. His Name was Jason, the documentary. Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan. And the newest Friday the 13th, and the rest of the Friday the 13th I have all on VHS. Halloween Part 2, Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween Resurrection, and the documentary Halloween 25 years later, and the rest of the Halloween ones I also have on VHS. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Beginning. And Part 2 I have on VHS. Black Christmas, the remake, Black Christmas, the original, Graduation Day, Valentine, Gremlins, Stephen King's Cat's Eye, The Funhouse, and Hatchet. Joyride, The Dead Next Door, The Hills Have Eyes, the original, Sleepaway Camp 2, Sleepaway Camp 3, the first one I have on VHS, The Amityville Horror, House of Wax, White Noise, The Fog, the original one, Hell Night, Signs, Wrong Turn, Evil Dead 2, Dead Alive, Zombie 3, Zombie 1, or 2, and some people like to call it, Dawn of the Dead, Return of the Living Dead, Return of the Living Dead, Undead, 28 Days Later, and Night of the Demons 3. Resident Evil, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Trick or Treat, Homecoming, Dead Snow, Flight of the Living Dead, House of the Dead 2, Prom Night 2 and Prom Night 3, The Burning, which is similar to Friday the 13th, but it's really good, Cheerleader Camp, Tourist Trap, and Cry Wolf. Next I have Pulse, Pulse 2, and Pulse 3. Those last two really sucked, but I got them just because I liked the first one. Killer Movie, The Eye, which kind of sucked, Blindness, The Meat Train, or The Midnight Meat Train, Boogeyman 3, Hit and Run, Quarantine, Vacancy 2, the first cut, Joyride 2, Feast 2, what I thought was a crappy movie, and The Return, which I also thought sucked. Cold Prey, The Last House on the Left remake, The Haunting in Connecticut, Twilight, Knowing, The Uninvited, The Unborn, Drag Me to Hell, Dead Silence. Next I have the Cult Horror Collection that includes 9 movies in one. Some of the movies are Don't Look in the Basement, Memorial Valley Massacre, Kill Baby Kill, The Seaman, The Hatchet Murders, Pieces, Silent Night, Bloody Night, Night of Bloody Horror, Horror Rises from the Tomb. I also have the Zombie Pack 2, and that is Flesh Eater, Dr. Butcher, and Burial Ground. Next I have is the Zombie Fright Pack. In it is Hell of the Living Dead, Let Sleeping Corpses Lie, Dead Heat, The House by the Cemetery, City of the Living Dead, and the best one in the bunch, I think, Nightmare City.